Hello and welcome back to KG Simple Reviews. Today we are going to be reviewing the Mueller JuiceMax Pro Cold Press Juicer. So when we were looking for a juicer, we wanted a good, trusted brand with good ratings, which is why we picked this Mueller brand. And we were also looking for a cold press juicer because it's not supposed to destroy as many of the nutrients during the juicing process. And it also says it creates 35 to 42% more juice than other kind of juicers. Our current juicer has a hard time juicing harder vegetables like carrots, and so we were really looking for a juicer that hopefully will be able to do that, which it claims to be able to, so we're gonna try that out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. Okay, so it looks like up here there's a little offer for a free peeler. And then we have the instruction manual, that's helpful. Looks like it's packed really nicely, which is great. Wow. Let's take it apart and see what all these pieces are. I'm gonna go ahead and open all of these pieces and lay them out. This looks like the press. All right, this looks like the chute. I love when it comes with these because it's hard to find good bristles that will clean the juicer from the store. Wow, I love that this comes with two different containers. Oh, and I love that it has handles here too. These really come in handy for stopping the foam on the top of the juice to come out, so you just get the bottom juice. All right, so this looks like the base. Wow. I feel like this looks really nice. I'm excited to check this out. So it looks like this is the bowl and this is the pulp ejection and the juice ejection right here. So this is the spinning brush and the strainer right here. This fits right in here. Okay, this is the squeezing screw. Fits right in there. And here is the hopper. This should fit right on here. And then lastly, we have the pusher here. So it looks like you're gonna feed your fruits and vegetables in here and then you push them down here. And then we use this for the juice, the one with this little stopper right here. And then we put one here for the pulp. So this juicer has 60 RPM. It is 19.5 inches tall and about 7.5 inches wide. Okay, so now that we know how this works, I'm gonna go and wash all the pieces and then we're gonna get some carrots and try it out. All right, so we just finished washing it, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. So we did have trouble assembling it at first, but once we realized that there are these red dots that line up all the pieces, it made it a lot easier. If you can see, there's a red dot here that lines up with this one and this one, so that really helped. Okay, so I have it here in the locked position, and we are trying some celery and carrots, and I did leave some of these pieces bigger just because I want to kind of see what this juicer can do. So we're gonna try it out. We want to make sure and keep this open. When you shut this, it keeps the juice from flowing out, which is perfect for when you're pouring this juice out, but we want it open for us. Right here is on, off, and reverse. So we're gonna just use the regular on switch. In the instruction manual, it does say you only want to use reverse when something is stuck, for example. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with something a little bit easier. I'm gonna start with some celery. Go ahead and turn it on. Okay, for the celery, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the top just because it is long and I feel like it fits better that way. I'm gonna go ahead and try 2 sticks of celery at one time. Okay, so that was, as you saw, about 7 pieces of celery, And I am really impressed. Our other juicer, it has quite a bit of pulp that comes out. And as you can see, for 6, 7, or 8 pieces of celery, that's not very much excess. Which means that you're probably getting a lot more nutrients and juice coming out of it, like it did say on the package. So I'm impressed by that. I will say that this seems a lot slower. I'm used to our juicer, just like it goes really fast and it juices them down pretty quickly. This is slower, but it does look like it made more juice. So let's see how much juice it made with that much celery. So just that celery made over a cup of juice, which is great. We're gonna try these carrots. I'm gonna start with the skinnier carrot, and then we're gonna work our way up to this bad boy. Okay, so there is a lot more pulp that's coming from the carrots, but like any juicer, celery does have a lot more water in it, so that's to be expected. I'm gonna go ahead and try this big piece of carrot and just see what happens. I don't know about this. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried about that one, but it didn't seem to have a problem. The motor handled it, it did great, it crushed it just like all the other carrots. I will say, if I would have used that big of a carrot in my other juicer, it definitely would have either broken, stopped, or overheated. It definitely would not have juiced that big of a carrot, so I'm impressed. I'm just gonna see if this actually stops the juice there. So I will note that there is some splashing out here, but really not very much, so I can't complain about that. It did catch most of the mess. Okay, so we juiced that whole plate of carrots and celery, so now we're gonna go ahead and try it. Let's see. It looks like this made about 2 1/4 cups of vegetable juice, which is great. As you can see in here, there is some foam, but there's really not a lot of excess pulp floating on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in my cup using the little stopper filter right here. All right, let's try it. That's really good. That is really good. Overall, I feel like this juicer makes more juice per vegetable than other juicers. And also, I was very impressed that it was able to do that thick carrot. I feel like a carrot is probably the hardest vegetable that you're going to juice, and I felt like it took it like a champ. I was very impressed with that. And also, the juice here, our other juicer, by the end of the cycle, or when you're about finished juicing, you have like some chunks in there a little bit, which is fine. But I don't have any chunks in here. This is all juice, and you can kind of see in here. So overall, I would definitely recommend this for the price. Again, this is the Mueller JuiceMax Pro cold press juicer, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can go check out more information. Thanks for watching.